Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Survival University. I'm your host, Blends. Let's get started. All right, today's episode, we're going to work on this area right here. I'm actually going to be putting in an enchantment area. So I kind of marked out how big this is going to be, and it's actually a perfect spot for an enchantment table right here with the bookshelves around it. So we're going to explain to you how the enchantment tables, all that kind of stuff work, and how many bookshelves you need and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and grab some of the stuff, which I've got it kind of on me. Yeah, let me get some set up real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, for an enchantment table to work, you got to put it here, and then you have to have bookshelves surrounding it. There is a certain amount of bookshelves. You actually need 15 of them in order to get the max enchantment area. And right here, these all are pointing towards it right here, and then these here, and those, and you can even do these here, and all of these count right here. And see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I'm actually going to take these out in the corners here. I think it looks a lot better. Actually, I'm not even sure those actually count. Yeah, those don't actually count because they were getting blocked by the other ones, I believe. But I like to do it like this, so you have like a different, like surrounded, but you can still have some things up here. Like I like to put a chest in one area. That way you can keep your lapis lazuli, or however you want to say that. An anvil in another area. So do that right there. Ooh, hello. Oh, hi there. What is going on? Stop that. Get out of here. Creepy people. Anyway, we got a bunch of people trying to prank me right now, I guess. They always want to do this when I'm recording. Anyway, let's see. They're going to fight right in front of me, aren't they? All right. I need to get a grind table, a grindstone, whatever that's called. I'm going to run down here real quick and make one. Okay, here we go. Now, the layout of this is not extremely important. I like to make it look good, which is why I do it in this kind of formation here. But you do need each one of these 15 to be able to not have a broken or path to it. So, like, there's nothing in between here and here. If I put that one there, it actually is going to affect your enchantments here. So let's look on this real quick. We're just going to take a wooden shovel, and then we're going to look here, and it's going to be efficiency 4. Okay, for level requirement 30. Now, if I put a torch right there, if I put that back in there, it's going to be efficiency 3 and level requirement 28. Now, you need to have the certain amount of levels on your XP bar down the bottom in order to get these things here. And then when you can just keep blocking this off and get different ones, but the levels are going to go down. Like if I've got 2 blocked, it's going to be efficiency 3 and level 24. So you can just keep blocking these to change them if you really want to do that. But I like to keep it as level 30 enchantments. Now, if you don't like this efficiency 4 here, like if you want to change that, let's say if you've got, let me go grab a piece real quick, actually. Okay, let's say you've got an iron or a chest plate that you want to change. Now, I don't want blast protection 4 on there. I don't want any of these other ones. I want to recycle all these, or not recycle, but I want to change these out for something else. All you got to do is come over here, put just something in there, just whatever, doesn't matter what it is. I'm just going to use this wooden shovel because it's super cheap to make. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this first one. Now I got to remind you again that this is going to be on this third one is going to be blast protection for the iron chest plate. So let's go ahead and put this in here, put in 1 lapis lazuli, take that one, get rid of this one, and then check your chest plate again. And now it's protection 4. It changes each one of these every time you use it. Now, in order to get, just to keep using the same wooden shovel, you just grab your grindstone, stick it in there, and then you just take it out and you get a tiny bit of XP back, not very much, but then you can go ahead and keep reusing this one to recycle everything again. That's an easiest way if you're looking for a specific enchantment on there. You just keep going through and you only use 1 level at a time. Okay, so this is where I want all this stuff to go, not that thing. I'm going to figure out a different place for that one. And actually, what is down here? What is this? This is going to be in here, so if I wanted to, I could probably kind of hide some of this by putting the ceiling a little bit lower right there. If I wanted to put the workbench right over here, I could. I'm not going to do that right now, though. I also want to keep this kind of an outdoors kind of a little build here. And actually, Sky gave me a really good idea just a couple minutes ago. I'm going to turn this into a garden on top here. So I actually need a little walkway to get over here and down. So I've got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. Now, I don't want to take this one off because this is going to be like a support beam for the roof. So I can't really change that. But what I can do is kind of decorate this a little bit on the outside to make it look a lot better. And I like to do, because these boards are different colors, obviously, I like to put the dark oak stairs around the edge. I'm going to try not to fall off. Well, that gives it a nice little turn around here. Like that. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably change this one out. What is this underneath here? Okay, you can't even see anything underneath there, so there's no point in keeping that the wrong color. And same thing here, I'm assuming. Do I have... I don't have much space left. Let's just do 4 real quick. There we go. Okay, and this stuff probably just popped down on the floor here. Yeah, it sure did. There we go. Okay. Yeah, up here, let's just figure out how we're going to get this to look and where we're going to have the little pathway to come out. Now, down here, I don't know if you just saw this right down here. There's a little hole here, so I might have the path to go out into the garden right here. So I might just be able to kind of close that off and just make it look completely like closed in. But it's also a pretty nice view from up there, so I'm going to keep it open a little bit. Oops, fell off. It's going to keep it open. Why is this happening? There we go. I'm going to keep it open so you can look out and all that kind of stuff. I might have like a lookout window on here just so you can see this. But yeah, this view is pretty good over here. But yeah, let me figure out how I want to do this. I might use some more of these kind of just go around the side here. I might put some fences just around the top just to kind of keep it closed off. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. So let's just kind of work with it a little bit and see what we can come up with. Okay, so when you come up here, I might have it like kind of this type of little decoration here, and then maybe put maybe slabs up top here. Let me figure this out. It's getting night, so it's going to be a little harder to see. But if I come up here, I might be able to do it like that. How's that going to look? Yeah, I think that would look good. Then I could put some slabs on top. How am I going to get up here? Do it right here. Let's just pillar up a little bit. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. You know what? I think I'm going to use a barrel here instead of a chest. I think it's going to look a little better. And let's turn it into day so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, let's go ahead and just kind of pillar up here. Yeah, why not use barrels? Sure, we'll do that. And then I'm going to need some slabs. And we change this out to planks. Oops. There we go. How would that look? That change it a little bit. That does change it. I don't know if I like it better or worse that way. Let me... What if I did another layer of stairs around the edge? Like that. Let's see. Let's see how that looks if I do it all the way around. And if we get some more slab. We can kind of change that up a little bit. And then I do it like that. Oh, I think it'll look better like this. Then we got to do the outside part here. I think that kind of makes it look nice. Let's see. From in here, it looks pretty good, I think. I definitely need some lights. And there's actually a good spot right there and back here for a couple of chests or work tables and stuff like that. So I might do that. But then over here, you know what? I'm going to fly over here and take a look from a little bit of a distance. Top of this building and take a look at it. I think that looks pretty good from there. Right from over here, maybe. Yeah, I think that works for the top. I need to light it up and kind of finish some stuff around the edges, but yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. So let's go over here and let's see. We need to do some detail work on this guy. Oops. So I need some Do I have anything in here I can use? Let me go downstairs and look real quick. Okay, so up here we need to make some light. So I'm going to go ahead and put lanterns on the 3 posts I put over here. And then that should light this area up here. Yeah, it goes down to 10 at the lowest, so that's good for that. Let's see. I think this one actually is. Yeah, 10 at the lowest still. Okay. Now I need some lights for in here. Now if I could hang from the middle, there's not really a middle though, because this is an even number of blocks here. If I could hang one there and one there, I think that would completely light this area up. That way I can get rid of this torch here. There, I think that looks pretty good. Now what we need to do is put down some more barrels, just kind of decorate it a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So there we go. There we got our enchantment table, and it's looking pretty good out there. And now let's take a look at the rest of the build from up here just to see. We're not going to do the garden today. I got to get materials ready for that. But yeah, for the rest of it, it's looking pretty good. Let's see what it looks like from the bottom here. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Okay, so yeah, we've got the enchantment table over there, and then that's the way you can get all of your enchantments. There's tons of enchantments if you don't know. It's best just to look up what is best enchantments for each gear, and you can kind of figure out what you need from there. But yeah, I think this building is actually looking pretty done, except for the garden on top there. And I think that's all the time I got for this episode. Sorry, it's a little shorter one, but I don't have a lot of time today. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. See you later.